Okay, so girls, I'm very glad to see you all here, and I know that bad weather is not an obstacle for you to come and to enrich your teaching skills. So, first let's get acquainted. I will ask you all to come here to choose a picture and probably even two pictures, because I expected more people to come today. So, pick up two pictures, please, and explain how they can be associated with teachers and teaching profession. So, I will be the first. So, I have a person, you know him. This is Petrosyan. And how can we associate this profession with teaching? So teachers should be funny sometimes, yeah, and teachers should have good sense of humor, right? Okay, so what do we have, Lena?
Okay, the first one is this street woman. So sometimes we also have to be like strict in some ways, and to show that we are here teachers, we are not only like friends, and be like not mothers, but something like that. So we are here to teach you, to show you that what we know, and to like to make you to know this. Okay, and the next one is this funny guy. So he is very clever person, and we also have to be like this, and in the same way to be fun and to show our knowledge on maybe on the simplest way as we can.
Okay, thank you. And by the way, what's his surname? Who knows? Einstein is pronounced. It's pronounced like this. Nastya, please.
So I have here such a picture. I think it is the profession of psychologist, yes?
Psychologist, yeah,
yes.
exactly.
So I think that teachers must be a good psychologist, especially when they are teach other people, because of they must understand what people want, what do they what are they looking for. Teachers must understand different types of characters. Yes, and so they are passive. There are some passive, active students. So we are to be a good psychologist in our profession.
Okay.
And the second is the picture from the cartoon, from Soviet cartoon. I do not actually remember its name. Yes, so I took this card because I think that teachers must be sometimes they must be like mothers during the lesson. So they must warm their students. They must
comfort them
them. Yes. For them not to give up their study in English. So.
Okay.
Okay, I've got this Masha and Bear cartoon. Well, I think it's one of the best pictures presented on the table, because teaching is a game, and almost all the students they're not really fond of studying, so we have to make it fun, like these two guys, because when you look at them, you're just like laughing. So it has to be fun. That's what I think about these pictures. Like teaching is fun. And this one is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Holding an Oscar.
Yes, he is very persistent, very purpose and goal orientated. That's how teachers should be. They always should be orientated for some purpose, like purpose to teach students.
And our profession is always rewarding. If we make efforts, if we try to do something interesting for our students, we will be rewarded. Okay. Girls, please.
First picture is some teacher who can do all things at the same time, and I think that it's really necessary for teacher to do all things, but very carefully and to be attentive. And it's like multifunctional teacher.
Okay.
And another picture is some
Confucius.
Teacher,
Confucius.
and I think that it symbolizes like to be wise and
Okay.
understand.
Teacher's wisdom.
Yeah, teacher's wisdom, and you should understand your students. And you should know each of your students personally. His role and so.
Okay, thank you very much. Kira?
Okay. I think that this picture is the most unique. We have yogi here, the practicing of yoga, and I think this is you need to stay calm in any situation. So keep calm. This is a good idea for teaching.
And teach English.
Yes, and teach English. Yes, teacher must be calm. In even if he had asked some tricky question, you need to stay calm.
Okay.
Okay. And another one, there's a lady, and even if you have a teaching strict subject, this is the math, I think so, on the dashboard, you need to keep smiling.
Okay.
Keep smile, stay calm.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I have here a very famous guy, very beloved actor. So I took actually his photo because he is kind of a detective, we know, and that's what should teacher do in some way. Just you should clarify your students' level by some exercises. So you should be really like tricky person to get to know your students and to help them to get some knowledge. So to see the weak points and to improve them. So that's why I picked.
Okay, and teachers always have beautiful minds. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the second one is a Superman.
Superhero.
Yes, so as we have only women here, so we should be super women, super teachers, because only we are like the way to knowledge for our students, so we should be like on a high level.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and the last one, yeah? Okay, I know my colleague here already talked about this picture, yeah? I just would like to suggest a quote. We all know that Albert Einstein was he was a kind of non-conformist, and he was against the traditional system of teaching at schools and so on. So he said a beautiful quote which goes like, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it would live its whole life believing it is stupid.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's natural that some ones learn faster and better and some ones lag behind. So you have to be able to provide individual approach to each student, I think, and to divide your attention, try to divide your attention in equal amounts and equal portions, to make each student feel that he's special and he's needed and he's not stupid.
Okay.
And the second one, I know it looks like a poker face.
It's Master Yoda.
Oh,
Who has
yeah.
ever seen Star Wars?
A bit.
So I'm confused.
So I will explain. Master Yoda is a very advanced teacher.
Yeah.
Super cool teacher.
So you have to be a real professional and have thorough mastery of your subject and have professional know-how and stuff. So just love your work, be devoted to it, and people will try to reach you in return.
Okay, thank you very much. So, what's the topic of today's training?
How to impress students of higher level.
Okay, just a second. So, let's speak about upper intermediate syndrome. Have you ever taught students of higher levels, I mean upper intermediate and advanced?
So upper
Upper intermediate. Okay. How can we characterize strong upper intermediate students?
Arrogant.
Arrogant,
Self-confident.
self-confident,
Sometimes they are very selfish.
selfish,
But
Very
demanding.
selfish.
demanding,
Yeah.
sometimes hardworking, sometimes skeptic. So, this picture demonstrates what we can see, when we enter a classroom for the first time. So, if you have strong upper intermediate students, you should fight with this syndrome. And you should impress them, you should show them that you know something and you can share your information, you can really teach them something new, you can give them something new. Well, how do you cope with such students, girls? If you have somebody who thinks he's the best in the group and he knows everything in the world and you cannot teach him even.
Ask
At
tricky
least-
questions. Ask
Tricky questions.
They might know much, but they for sure don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. So, and everybody makes mistakes. Even advanced students, nobody can monitor their speech 24/7. They make mistakes for sure, one way or another. So you have to catch and say, okay, spotted.
Okay, that's exactly what I was going to tell you. So you should correct mistakes. You should emphasize the mistakes, and you should bring them some impressive information, not just the information we have in the book, because this information is limited a bit. Well. And as the topic of our training is how to impress students of higher levels, I want to ask you to write what expectations you have from this training and stick them here on the wall. So here you are. Here you are. Okay. What are your expectations from this training? What are you planning to receive today?